much to do, to learn and see on Lord Howe Island. Such a lovely place to be is Lord Howe Island. So come over and explore beaches, forests, mountains, and more. So much beauty, that's for sure, on Lord Howe Island. On Lord Howe Island. On Lord Howe Island.
Welcome back to our Lord Howe Island adventure. I have learnt lots of things so far on my visit to this fascinating island. If you want to learn new things, one characteristic that it is important to develop is persistence. Persistence means not giving up when things get tough. To keep on trying and trying until you figure something out. A bit like the message in this song that Shane likes to sing.
One, two, three, four, five. How many times do I have to try this? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Still isn't right, gonna try it again. 11, 12, 13, 14. This is hard, but I know I'm gonna get it. 15, 16, 17 more. If I keep on trying, I'll get it for sure. When the going gets tough, I'm not giving up. I know I'm gonna get it if I keep trying. When the going gets tough, I'm not giving up. I know I'm gonna get it. I know I'm gonna get it in the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many times do I have to try this? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Still isn't right, gonna try it again. 11, 12, 13, 14. This is hard, but I know I'm gonna get it. 15, 16, 17 more. If I keep on trying, I'll get it for sure. When the going gets tough, I'm not giving up. I know I'm gonna get it if I keep trying. When the going gets tough, I'm not giving up. I know I'm gonna get it. I know I'm gonna get it in the end. I know I'm gonna get it in the end. I know I'm gonna get it in the end.
Well, here we are out in the bush on Lord Howe Island. When I had a look down at the ground, there right in front of me was the remains of a tree. Even though the tree itself was no longer alive and growing, it was still providing a home for others. Can you see that hole there? A hollowed out tree is the perfect place for insects and small animals to live. And have a look over there. That looks like the remains of another tree. Just the last part of the tree stump is left. But when you take a closer look, this tree stump is now the home for other little creatures. This is an example of how the environment has been created to reuse and recycle. The end of one season is the beginning of another. See what you have around you that you can reuse and recycle. Don't give up on something too quickly. Persist and see what else it can be used for.
So one of the special environments here at Lord Howe Island is the marine environment. Lord Howe Island has the world's most southerly coral reef. And living on the coral reef, there are thousands of animals. They might be big things like fish, they could be tiny crabs or snails or worms, but very diverse marine life here at Lord Howe Island. And you can enjoy that by snorkeling, you can enjoy it by walking around the rock pools, or even a walk on the beach. You can discover some of the marine animals that we have. We have over 500 different fish species. Some of those are only found here at Lord Howe Island, nowhere else in the world. And we do have a marine park around Lord Howe Island just to protect the marine life into the future. The impact on our marine life at the moment is very minimal, but the marine park will ensure it remains pristine well into the future.
What's the best way to get in touch with the fish? Drop it a line! Drop a line!
Hey, g'day there, kids. It's Shane here. Now, I'm on Lord Howe Island, and we're going out on the glass-bottom boat with our Captain Dean. How you going, Captain Dean?
Oh, I'm great. Nice to have you on the boat.
Oh, fantastic. I'm really excited because we're going to see fish and coral and all sorts of stuff, eh?
Oh, I think there's a good chance we should be able to see some of that, yeah.
Oh, man, you're awesome. And we're going to have a great time, I'm sure. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. So we headed out on Dean's glass-bottom boat. Dean took us to our first viewing location.
Okay, everyone, well, we've just arrived at a location called Comet's Hole, and we're going to have a bit of a look at the reef environment here. Now, just some really broad information about what makes Lord Howe Island's reef unique, because there's lots of different points, but the main one is that firstly, this happens to be the southernmost true barrier reef in the world. You don't get reef environments like this occurring any further south in latitude than here at Lord Howe Island, and the only reason that this reef can exist here is because of the really strong influence we receive from our primary summer current, which is called the East Australian Current, and that current is flowing all the way down to us from the Coral Sea basically, and that would normally cause our ocean temperature to peak during summer to about 25 degrees. Now, during winter, we lose that lovely warm oceanic current, and we're more influenced by a cooler southern current called the Tasman Current. And this current flows up to Lord Howe Island, envelops this region, and can drop our ocean temperature as low as 18 degrees. So 18 to 25 is the typical bandwidth of ocean temperature we experience throughout our season. Within this reef environment, we have about 490 different little coastal reef fish species. We have about 100 corals. And if you want to compare that with the diversity of coral life that you would find, say, on a truly tropical reef, then we have about a quarter of the number of corals that would occur right up north in the Coral Triangle. We have about 300 marine plants, and that makes this a very unique environment because you don't get a combination of marine plants or macroalgae coexisting with hard corals and soft corals. So it makes it really interesting and gives this reef a totally different feel to what you would normally expect to see.
What's that big fish called, Dean?
The silver drummer. And locally we call it the neighbour fish, and the reason we call it the neighbour fish is that when we go fishing, if you happen to catch one, then normally what you do is take it home and then you give it to your neighbour to eat because they are the most disgusting eating fish. But silver drummer, and they're very abundant. Now we can see some black and white vertically striped fish down there as well. And they're three-banded butterfly fish, and they only occur on the reef here at Lord Howe Island, so they're very unique. So the coral community here is a little bit different to what we'll see out further. These corals have to tolerate a higher sediment content in the water column because there's one thing that corals don't like, and that is sediment settling out onto their surface. Corals tend to really prefer very clean water, and that's one thing that Lord Howe has plenty of.
I had one more look at the fish, and then it was time to pack up and head back. Well, Captain Dean, I've had a really great time out here. Thanks for taking us.
Oh, it's been my absolute pleasure. I'm so glad that I could share this beautiful environment with you.
Yeah, I love it here at Lord Howe Island. And if you ever come and check out Dean. He'll give you a really good look at what's here. Thanks, Dean.
My pleasure.
See ya.
What fish? What fish only swims at night? Starfish!
My name's Zane. My name is Micah. And today we're going to be teaching you how to make a balloon sword with a fancy handle.
You will need one long balloon and a pump.
And then you're going to want to stretch your balloon. And then you're going to want to put it on your pump and then pump it up.
Then you want to tie it off. They run away from you, grab them and start again. My balloon's a bit shriveling. I don't think it'll pump up again. I might just grab a new balloon. Zane, would you not knock my pump over? There you go, Zane. Now you will need to, about 1/3 of the way through your sword, make a bubble. Then you want the nozzle, the part you just tied up, round there and then twist so that it ties itself together. Maybe not ties, but twists itself. Make 4 bubbles near the handle. I think I can only fit 2. Yeah, and then you've poked the pointy bit through the loop. Yes. It went all the way back to 1 bubble. Mine just popped off, but it's still a sword. So back.
I went over to Old Settlement Beach. I was wanting to go on a bit of a beach walk and see what I could find. As the waves roll in onto the sand, they can carry all sorts of things with them. So walking on the beach can be an interesting adventure. Lots of things can wash up on the beach. I can see some bits of dead broken coral, shells and seaweed. I'm not the first person to walk on this beach today. I can see other footprints here. Oh, what's that? I think that is the remains of a crab claw. I can see lots more shells and more broken coral pieces. What's this on the rock? I think it's a shell. Do you ever get to go for a walk on the beach? What have you seen on your beach walks? Keep on looking. You never know what you'll find.
What does the ocean do when it sees its friends?
It waves!
Oh yeah.
time to get active with PJ. Today we're going to do some more exercises. Come on and join me. Let's start with some lunges. So stand up straight, put your front foot forward, and keep your back foot straight and lean forward. Again, lean forward. Very good. Feel the stretch at the back of your leg. Now switch your legs and do it with the other foot. Put it forward and lean forward. There we go. Feel the stretch. Lean down. Go down as far as you can go. I'm not very good at it, but I'm trying my best. See, I do it this side. See, lean forward. Switch legs. Lean forward. Yes, that's it. Lean down. A few more. That's it. You should be able to feel the stretch at the back of your legs. Keep persisting. That's it. Very good. Doing a great job there. Now we're going to move on to a next exercise called overhead reaches. Stand, feet slightly apart, one hand in the air, and lean over. Keep your back straight and lean over. Switch hands and do it the other side. Lean over. Very good. How far can you go? Let's do it again. Lean over. Stretch. You should be able to feel the stretch on the side of your back. Here we go. Stretch again. Oh, yes. Oh, it's great to persist at our exercises. Oh, I feel so much better. Get all those wriggles out. We'll catch you later and get active with PJ. Bye.
When you drop an egg, it goes splat. I don't want to be like that, but a basketball, when it hits the ground, it'll bounce right back, it won't stay down. So this is what I'm gonna do. When things go wrong, I'm telling you, I'm gonna bounce back, bounce back. I won't give in, I won't give up. I'm gonna bounce back, bounce back. Even when things get tough, I'm gonna bounce back, bounce back. Bounce back, bounce back, bounce back, bounce back, bounce back.
And so when things go wrong for you, this is something that you should do too. Don't give in, don't stop, don't quit, try and try again till you get it. Cause this is what I'm gonna do. When things go wrong, I'm telling you, I'm gonna bounce back, bounce back. I won't give in, I won't give up. I'm gonna bounce back, bounce back. Even when things get tough, I'm gonna bounce back, bounce back. Bounce back, bounce back. I'm gonna bounce back, bounce back. I won't give in, I won't give up. I'm gonna bounce back, bounce back. Even when things get tough, I'm gonna bounce back, bounce back. Bounce back, bounce back. I'm gonna bounce back, bounce back. I won't give in, I won't give up. I'm gonna bounce back, bounce back. Even when things get tough, I'm gonna bounce back, bounce back. Bounce back, bounce back. Bounce back, bounce back. Bounce back.
Persistence really does pay off. If something doesn't work the first time, don't give up. Keep trying. I'm Arnie from Arnie's Shack. I'll catch you all again soon as we continue to learn more during our time together on Lord Howe Island. So take care, stay safe, and God bless.